Hi, I don't know if you can see me already. I think my internet is lagging a bit. Something is slowing it down. I know the video quality isn't great. I actually do have a proper camera that's supposed to be good, but because it's going through Zoom, it downgrades the quality. I will have a proper software to do all this, and then the quality will be better. It's just that I can't put it on this computer, so I have to have another computer here, which I will and I plan on having, but it's just going to take a little while to set everything up properly. So let me just finish setting up the live stream and I'll be right with you. It's going really, my computer is really slow now. I don't know why. So if there's any issues, please let me know. Hi everyone. I'm so glad you're joining me. I'm sure you're all as excited as I am about what's coming. Again, I'll just finish setting up make sure the live stream is set up properly, because otherwise it goes a bit crazy. And then we can start this. My computer is going so slow. So slow. Sorry, in the meantime, while it's setting up and thinking about stuff, right, it's lagging. Please let me know if it's lagging. I don't know why, what's slowing it down exactly. Let's see, hold on. It's too much for it. Let me. I don't know. It's, work computers. I was actually planning on waiting for the full set list to come out, but we have to talk about what we got so far, right? We can't wait. I'm sure you've all already seen the set list and you're all excited. I'm closing all the windows, trying to speed up this computer. I'm sorry. I know what's the issue. No, I found it. I'm trying to get rid of it. You don't care. Yeah, so hopefully now it will be a bit faster. I think I've kind of solved a lot of the issues. It should be faster now. I hope it's faster now. Yeah, hold on a few minutes. I needed to start on the actual YouTube live stream, and it always takes a little bit. I think we'll do introductions in the meantime. For those of you who don't know, my name is Omar. I've been in Army for about 4 years now, almost, and super excited for this comeback. Obviously, I think we all are. This will be a short live stream. It's 9 p.m. I'm after a work day, exhausted, so short. We're keeping it short today. That's why I didn't post any Zoom links. So yeah. So let's talk about the track list. As we know, Proof is going to come with 3 albums. And we didn't get a lot of hints. We got the comeback map yesterday. It said that the track list will be coming on the 9th, 10th, and 11th, or between the 9th and 11th. So it's very exciting. We do know it's an anthology album, so as expected, it'll be mostly old BTS songs throughout their history. and some of them might be remastered or remixed. I don't think we can expect a lot of changes in the actual song. Yoongi talked about how he doesn't want to really redo any old songs because you don't have that feeling you had when you originally wrote them. So I don't think we'll get a lot of differences in the lyrics or something, but remasters, remixes definitely might come along. So it's very exciting. And who knows, we might get demos. It does seem, it's a bit hard to know from the first album that the first track list that they published, because the first track list is like almost the most basic track list you could have expected. It's like all their title songs are in that first album. And I think we all expected all the title songs to make it in, but it's like almost as if they're getting it out of the way. They're saying, look, it's all our title songs. That's the first album. Let's put it aside now and let's look at what else is gonna come along. So it's really exciting to think about what will be in the other albums. So yeah. What do you all think is coming? What do you think? First, what do you think about? So let's talk about what's in this album. Okay, we got the first album tracklist today. It starts with Born Singer making its paid debut, so it's gonna be on iTunes. It's gonna be on Spotify. It's the first time Born Singer will be on a paid platform. For the young army who don't know, Born Singer was first published a month after their debut. So it's a very old song. It came out right after their debut album came out. And I think, yeah, it came out in July 2013. So anyone who's read the lyrics, who's seen their performance, I'm sure you're all very moved about it and excited about it. We've never been able to stream it on Spotify because it's not on Spotify, it's SoundCloud release. So now we finally get to stream it and celebrate it. BTS performed Born Singer. In Born Singer, there's a line that talks about 3 years later, 3 years into this. And BTS performed this song in the as part of the epilogue tour in 2015. If I'm not mistaken, well, they performed in 2015, but I'm not sure exactly which of the concerts it was. I think it was, I feel like it was the epilogue tour, and they perform it. If you see the performance online, they're standing in a circle. They're first singing it to each other, and then turning around and singing Army. The song talks not just about being born to do this, but about them conquering the stage, conquering the world. So to start an album like that is really, really powerful. It's saying, look, we were born for this, we did it, we're on top, and now let me show you why. And then you have all the title tracks that over time made BTS grow bigger and bigger and bigger, because the title track is usually the first thing someone who's new to BTS hears. So it might have been No More Dream, and it might have been Spring Day, and it might have been Fire, and it might have been On, and it might have been Idol, and we all came to this fandom at different points. And usually we remember by the title song that was it at that time. So this entire album is basically those title songs, those notches on BTS discography that each time it was a bit higher, right? And the last track on the album is Yet to Come, which will be the first original song on the album. and also the title track. So it's really interesting to see how it will be with all those other title tracks, and to see the evolution of BTS through the title tracks. And yeah, and that's the first album. The first album we're getting is Born Singer, Yet to Come, and all the title tracks in between. So we're going through all the albums, we're going through all those moments that added up to where they are today. And it's super exciting. Yes, the 3-year period in the song, as Paulina says in the chat, it means for their training, because we all know that Namjoon and Yoongi all joined Big Hit in 2010, as did Hobie. So it's talking, and they're the only 3 people that are in the song as lyricists, if I'm not mistaken. So it's basically, it's about them training for 3 years and then coming up with this song. And they performed it 2 years later in 2015. So it's really powerful to talk about how they trained all that time. And now they perform it, and it's there. And the first time they're performing it, I think if they would have performed it in 2013, it's still kind of pretentious to say, oh, I've conquered the world, when all you did was debut, which is hard and a challenge all in itself. And we all know how much BTS were begging for that debut, and how hard they worked for it, and how I'm sure other artists worked for it. So I'm not saying that's like not a lot. It's a lot to debut, but it's not conquering the world yet. And when they performed in 2015, they were already doing the world tour. They were filling out arenas. So yeah, that's a step higher. And that's, I think, where you're really able to say it. And to sing it now, after they were going to do a sold out stadium tour. They do with Speak Yourself, a sold out stadium tour. And they perform for 4 days in LA, in SoFi, and 4 days in Vegas, and the whole board have Vegas. So, and the 3 days in Seoul, like doing all that and really showing out on the biggest stage there is, bigger than any other artist out there at the moment, and singing Born Singer and seeing how you're staying on that stage is all kinds of incredible. So yeah, so it's amazing. Now, Antonella asked if I started with Fake Love. I actually started before Fake Love. I heard Not Today, and I was like, this one is, it was with a compilation of all these K-pop songs. It was my first introduction to K-pop. And I was like, no, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. And then Not Today came up, and I was like, oh, this one I like. I like the rebellious spirit. I'm very much a rock and roll girl, and I like their rebellion and the fighting aspect of it. And but then I didn't follow up. That's the problem. I was like, I'll remember BTS. I'll remember that this one is the one I like. And then, life, I didn't follow up. I didn't go to check for more. And then a bit after Fake Love, somewhere between Fake Love and Idol came out, I went down the rabbit hole. It was really close to Idol, I think, if I remember correctly. I think it was like a month before Idol that I fell down the rabbit hole. I was moving to a new apartment, and I decided, instead of unpacking everything and setting up a bed, that the smartest thing I could do was, that band that I thought I might like, this is the right time to check them out. And so I don't remember which was I listened to Not Today again, and then, because that was what I was searching for, and then I just, the recommendations, and then you get all those, back then it was, there was the 7 members of Bangtan, I just want to know their names, the 7 members of Bangtan, and then XLS had that first hardship videos, and then you immediately feel for them, and you know how it is. You all went there. So yeah. Another thing that came out in this track list, which I don't remember them doing before. I might be wrong. I don't remember them doing it. Is when they give out the track list, they wrote who wrote everything. They wrote the credit right on the track list, and I don't remember if they have ever done that. I'm not sure they have. And I think that's kind of unique. I think that's kind of like, I'm really glad they did it. We always check to see who wrote songs when they're coming out and all that. But the fact that they're putting out the track list and making sure that the credits are right there, that the people can see that on every song there's a BTS member. I think that's a statement. I think they're there to say, we wrote this, we created this, we made this, we are self-made. And I don't think it's a mistake. I think the whole point of this anthology is to show BTS range, BTS work and what they do, and how much of themselves they put into it. So I think, yeah, except for Dynamite. Dynamite is the only one. And I think it was a very planned move. I don't think they just thought, oh, let's add that. Because I'm pretty sure they've never done this. We always waited for the song to come out before we checked on Spotify or wherever we could what the credits were. And except for, there were a song that Melanie Fontana worked on, that because they are part of the American Writers Association or whatever, it actually appeared there before it appeared on the KMCA website. So we didn't have it on the KMCA, but we had it on the American. So then we're like, oh, this is who, I think it was for On. So we knew ahead of time who worked on it. But usually we wait for the song to come out and then we find out who wrote. I might be mistaken, but I don't think so. I think this is the way it usually goes. And this time obviously we already knew who wrote each song. These are not new songs except for Yet to Come, which again, all three of the rap line are on it. I think it's not a coincidence that the credits are there. So we got the first album track. It's all title songs. It has at the start Born Singer, and at the end Yet to Come. Yet to Come will be the title song. So beside Born Singer, they're all titled. And as I said, Born Singer, I think it's kind of setting the stage. It's like saying, we were born for this, we made it, we're on top, and this is why. And then it goes to No More Dream. Also, Born Singer talks about their dreams to become rappers and how they've achieved it. Their dreams to become singers and how they've made it. So going from that to No More Dream, saying we're not going to follow that set path. We're going to do our own thing. We're going to follow our passion. We don't know what our passion is yet, but we're going to do it our own way, is a very strong statement. And BTS has a thorough line throughout their entire discography. So listening to all the title songs back to back, it tells a story. It tells the story of a young kid, a teen, lost in the world, have people telling him, adults telling them what path to choose, and then them following their own journey. And it will be so much fun to stream this album. It's like, think about it. We get to stream, like, we'll have Yet to Come, and then all of, like, about 60 songs of BTS discography between them. So it's so much fun. Now let's talk about the other two albums that are coming. Thank you, Jenjin Mamaji, for the compliment. I'm so glad I finally have an apartment where I can do this in, and that I can talk to you. So yeah, so let's talk about the next two albums and what we can expect. I think I don't see a possibility for the B-sides not to be there. And what I mean by B-sides, I mean like Dope and Not Today. Like each album had a leading B-side, and I don't see them not making it into this anthology. So I do think we can expect We Are Bulletproof Part 2. I think we can expect Dope. I think Not Today. I think Black Swan. I think all these songs that were Dionysus, all these songs that were B-sides for each album but had a music video, had all that, I think they're gonna make it into this album, maybe the second album. And I think like with this one, there's gonna be a surprise. They said there are gonna be 3 new songs. It might be a new song for each album. So the second new song might be on that as well. And I think that the first song, we saw Born Singer make it out of the SoundCloud jail. Sorry, make it out of SoundCloud. So I think we can expect another surprise like that. Maybe Deng, maybe C. So yeah, so that would be really interesting to see. We don't know what's going to happen with units. We don't know what's going to happen with solo songs. I think if they're thinking about not just anthology, but also doing a concert out of this, that they either will have unit or solo songs. If it's solo songs, I think they'll let the members choose which is their favorite solo song and put that in. I think if it's a unit, I don't think we're getting a lot of units. I don't think we're getting a lot of solos. I think those will be really, really handpicked if they do make it in. And it will be very interesting to see that discussion. I really hope that we'll get to see like how they chose which songs to put on this album. I think that the third one will be up for surprises. I think we'll get, I think Tomorrow is definitely making it to the album. And I don't know, like Bepse, I don't know. There's so many songs that like I wrote on Twitter, Army, you tell us 60 songs and we have 150 lined up. Who can choose? I don't know how they chose. I don't know how anyone can choose top 60. It's impossible. Could the 3 tracks be a rap line song, a vocal line song, and a OT7 one? It could. Who knows? It'll be very interesting if that's the choice they make. So yeah, so we did album 1. Who knows what's coming tomorrow and the day after. I think I will do again this kind of short live stream tomorrow so we can talk about it. There's also something else that's dropping on the 11th. Is it concept photos? Right, we have to on the map it. Let's see. Right, because on the map on the 11th we have Proof of Inspiration coming out. No, that's on the 17th. Never mind. I haven't said anything. For some reason, I thought it was both on the 11th. This makes more sense. So we'll have 3 days to read the set list, get used to it, embrace it. I'm sure there'll be stuff coming out between the days. Like that comeback map is just it's a guideline. So yeah, so we can expect a lot more. It'll be interesting to see Paradise, Autumn Leaves, Who knows? Path, I saw someone say, there's just so many. There's so many songs. Who knows what's coming? So it'll be really, really interesting. Yeah, I'm sure Permission to Dance would make it. I'm glad to see both Dynamite and Butter there. They're part of BTS's history. I know people have their issues. Not gonna give that much thought here. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm so happy that Born Singer made it. I once wrote about it that Born Singer is the reason why I'm in army, because I was falling down that path, and then Born Singer came in my suggestions, and that just broke me and put it back together. So, and I'm very excited. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more stuff coming. So stay hydrated, get ready. I want to remind everyone that all the revenue from this channel goes towards the comeback. So please, if you can, make sure to comment, like do all those, but please subscribe and turn on notifications so you know when there are live streams, all those YouTube stuff. Temis, I'm sorry you're late, but we're kind of closing this. Spring Day wasn't obvious. Come on, Spring Day. There's no way BTS are not doing Spring Day. Come on. I love that they went by the order of when the songs came out. They start with Born Singer, which technically came out after No More Drink, but putting that aside, the title tracks are in the order that they came out, as they should be. BTS songs, as I said, they have they're a road that BTS walked on, and walked with. So it's nice to see them keeping that, and yeah, no, Young Forever. We Are Bulletproof, the Eternal. Tool said, who knows? There's so much. We are Bulletproof, the Eternal will for sure be in one of the albums, for sure. There's no way it's not. Come on. So yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna close it here. Thank you all for joining. We'll do another one of these tomorrow, probably around the same time. That's about when I get off work and can do this. I actually was on my way. I left work early today because of the announcement in the tracklist, and it came out while I was driving. So naturally, I had to park on the side of the road so I could tweet for 30 minutes about it. There's just no choice. So yeah, so thank you all for joining, and goodbye. I hope to see you all tomorrow again, and I hope you enjoy it and you're excited about what's to come. Bye.